Hello marine biology students. In this final video of the week, we're going to talk about other types of estuaries and human impacts on the coastline. So there are more estuaries than just salt marshes. Mangroves are a type of estuary as well. They are typically found in tropical and subtropical coasts, and they replace salt marshes in these areas. They are also regions of high primary productivity, mainly because these tall trees are able to photosynthesize from the sun. They are a species-rich community, and these include marine species as well as terrestrial species. Mangrove forests also protect coasts against wave action from storms, including reducing the damage of tsunamis. They are very important environments. Some mangrove species possess pneumatophores, which are vertical root extensions that help in the exchange of gases, especially when sediments can so often be anoxic. Seagrass beds can be found in some estuaries, especially if water clarity permits. These can also be sites of high primary production and can help stabilize the substrates in these estuaries, leading to increased biodiversity. Oyster reefs are a feature in some estuaries as well. These are beds of oysters on which many other species grow and thrive. In the areas that they are found in, oyster reefs sometimes provide the only hard substrates in those estuaries. These oyster reefs are formed by generation after generation of oysters growing in the same area, often on the shells of previous generations. This is a unique biological feature and essential to those estuaries in which they are found. Unfortunately, humans have a pretty bad track record when it comes to care of estuaries. Humans have been living on coasts of the ocean and rivers for much of our history. We've been modifying the coastal environment, often removing sections that we don't personally use, like estuaries and salt flats. We convert them into harbors, or remove them altogether to replace them with commercial, residential, or recreational facilities and structures. Removing wetland and estuary habitats can impact both terrestrial and marine species, especially since the larval stage of so many marine species spend part of their development time in estuaries. Modifying the natural wetlands by introducing invasive species have also caused a negative impact on native biodiversity. Mangals, or mangrove forests, are also subject to deforestation. By humans, which can impact and destabilize the coastline that they are a part of. Tragically, often communities which are dependent on the ocean for their survival are also subject to severe storms and tsunamis, things which mangrove forests can protect from when they are present. Another environmental problem that humans cause to estuaries is that of eutrophication, or excessive nutrients being added to this environment. Pollution and nutrient runoff from residential and agricultural sources can change the dynamics of the local photosynthesis scene, and this can take estuaries out of their regular balance. Algal blooms can end up reducing the dissolved oxygen levels in the water after the bloom has ended and the algae are broken down by bacteria. Harmful algal blooms can also impact the terrestrial and marine species if biotoxins begin to accumulate. Regulations to limit pollution and excessive nutrients in these estuaries will help them to perform their balancing functions. So this completes our lecture videos for this week. Now next week, we're going to talk about life in the shallow waters of the world. See you then.